Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Territories Talk. I am co-host Shaina M. Smith Archer, saying good evening from the beautiful Virgin Islands. I want to thank everyone that's tuning in, whether it's via radio, via TV, or on social media. Thank you again for staying with us as we continue to unite and inform our overseas territory family and the Caribbean region. Apologies first off from our other co-hosts, Mr. Chris Famous, as well as Miss Shirley Osborne. They won't be joining us tonight, but I know they're tuning in. So, hello guys. They have me running solo tonight, but that's okay.
Hello. You know,
Yep. So we're gonna have a great show tonight. A very
what?
interesting topic as usual, and I'm looking forward to the conversation. So if you're just first time ever to Territory Talk, we're our regional forum. We're here live on social media on first and third Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings. So tonight's topic is something that we have all been seeing in the news, and it's about our neighboring country, Haiti. And I have with us a friend of mine that came to mind as soon as I started to, really be seeing the current affairs that's happening. So I'm very happy to have with us Francis August, actually hailing out of Florida right now, but his roots is in Haiti. And I'm going to turn it over to him to introduce himself and we get into our topic.
All right. Thank you, Shana. Thank you, the Territories Talk. Everybody got put together for this. This is a very important show. And thank you, the audience that joined us as well. My name is Francis August. I'm here in the United States of America. I'm a law student. I have been licensed. I own my firm. I am here. I am thrilled to be here in Territories Talk to express and articulate a little bit of what's going on in Haiti, but not just what's going on in Haiti, but how we started and why we here right now. What's going on right now? I know everybody's know what's going on. I'm out of the country as well. I'm watching the news. Thanks for the people in the news that get on YouTube, the Haitian that actually care for their country, going there to actually inform people, see what's going on over there. Now, what we here to talk about is the beginning of us, how we become Haitians, and then why we here right now in the future of Haiti. Right. Now, okay. Now, I want to start with beginning in the chaotic that's going on right now in Haiti. When we descended from Africa, from on the 1700s. I don't know everybody know the story. I studied it in the history of Haiti. I left Haiti. I was 17 years old on the rhetoric. I came over here. I studied. I own a lot of license. And the same thing I studied in the history of Haiti, I studied the law over here. Okay, they teach you the history of your country here in America. Okay, now what we learn, we don't want to go too deep into it. It's one class when I was in there, I kind of play with my mind, but we have to be humble and know what's going on. Just like our ancestors in the beginning of 1700, when the French was taking slavery from Africa, spread them all around the islands. That's what we believe. That's why I actually enjoy this show, Territories Talk, because we are brothers and sisters. We were taken from Africa, spread all around every Caribbean you see. We were taken from different places from Africa, which is from Congo. We came from 3 different places from Africa. Therefore, we are brothers and sisters. What we hear right now is from 1791, the slave revolted against the French. Okay, the French, which was the powerful army at that time, the most powerful army at that time, the Napoleon army. Okay, now when we started revolting, we gained our independence in 1804. That's how long we were fighting not to say the white people, but the European, the French, which was slaving us, which was make us doing hard labor, okay, no pay, working us hard, that we were killing, a lot of us dying. Do you know 50% of people they took from Africa, our brothers and sisters from Africa, that die, 50% die of fever, malaria, because they were not treated right. Okay, now we get our independence. We were the second nation, Republic of Haiti, to free slaves. Okay, after the Emancipation Proclamations that the president, let me tell you the name of the president. How would I what would I don't remember the great name of somebody such. I know he freed the president, he freed the slave, and then that's after Haitian getting their independence. And then right after American get their independence, which we helped them get independence, now Haiti got their independence in 1804, which we had it before 1804. American did not recognize it. They didn't want to recognize us.
Okay.
Okay? Because we are the first one to free slave, really. Not here in America. Okay? Now, how we got here? We got our independence. We freed people. We freed slave. We freed slave. We freed men. Then the problem is we were never free. We were never free. Okay. So if you fight for independence and you have to pay a nation, another country, because you gain your independence, you have to pay money. That's not right.
Yeah.
In the beginning, that I can say my ancestors was not properly
emancipated. Yeah.
To actually write the constitution in a different way. Fight on the judiciary system to fight against that money that French has wanted us to pay back because we fought them out of the country. Okay? Now, we here right now. Are we in our own control? Do we control ourselves? Do we control our destiny? Shaina, I wish I could say yes, but I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Until now, Haitian people, the first Black republic to free slave, is not free. We are not free. We are not free. Shaina, right now, we got war boat in our ocean. We under siege, basically. We are a nation under siege right now. Okay? Now, the international law, I like to know if this is a breach of international law, if something happening in Haiti, which is American know we came over here, we helped them fight. American know we helped them in Louisiana because we fought the French. The French have to sell them Louisiana. American know they offer us Georgia because we helped them fight the independence. But once again, our ancestors maybe didn't have I don't know what they were thinking. When they offer them Georgia, when they tell them what they want, they say give them food. Yes. Okay? They offer them Georgia, they didn't take Georgia. Louisiana right now that speak French, English, and Creole, that's descendant of Haitians. Those are Haitians that was over here, fought the war. When they gave them Georgia, they went Georgia, they went down to Louisiana. So Louisiana is one of the Haiti states in America.
Really? Okay.
Yes. If we knew what we was fighting for, if we knew we have future people coming, future kids coming, the future's coming that we needed, that would help Haiti. That would put Haiti close to America, which is America is one of the first, the biggest humanitarian assistance in Haiti. Okay, right now what we're going on right now, what we hear right now is lack of character in the government, in the Haitian government. Is lack of competency. It is lack of knowledge, basically. It is basically everybody fight for their own self. Lack of leadership.
Okay.
Lack of leadership. Now, I don't want everybody to fight, say, I want to be president of Haiti. I want to do this. If you want to be president of Haiti, you got to start where you came from, the 1700s. How you get your independence. Who you help fight. In fact, we help the following countries gain their independence as well as American people, United States of America. Okay, so it is important that Haitians know what they stand for, who they are, and the land they living on, what kind of land it is, that they must fight, willing to die for this land. Which is, even though I am over here, I came at 17 years old, I studied law, I do everything, I am willing to stand up, to talk. If I die like Martin Luther King, if I die like any other leaders, I would accept it, but I'm willing to stand and talk. If I don't have anybody do any research like I do, if I don't have anybody as I do the study that I studied over here, then I'll take it up with myself. And then
so let me ask a question. In terms of, we understand that from the 1700s, the Haitian Revolution started as it relates to essentially the slaves rebelled against the planters, and as a result of that, in 1804, you were granted independence from France, or we were recognized as a republic, essentially. So not even a territory. Yeah, you're supposed to be a separate country
in America.
Yeah.
The second country.
So as it relates to the whole thing of payment, I guess kind of for some people this might be the first time they're hearing it. What was it that was required? And I know that even up into the 20th, 21st century, that debt was essentially still being paid off. And it is something that, as a financial burden on the country, it has hindered its development. So what was that payment to France about in terms of being able for them to recognize now Haiti as it's as an independent country, and how that has affected the country over the years?
As a child growing up studying, this is still ambiguous to me. It's never clear. Nobody can really explain it. If we fought, we died. We more than 800,000 our blood, wasted, and we did not ask for forgiveness. We did not beg. We fought hard, and why would we have to pay for a while that we fought? And we are the first Black republic to free slave, and that's what we're paying. And we are the second nation to have our independence, to gain our independence. Now, my problem is, my sister, I would love to know myself, why did we pay that money? If the war we fought and we gained the war and we lost blood. I don't know exactly why we paid that money.
So as we coming down now to when was the last time you were there, and what type of what was the situation on the ground?
I'm gonna give you a story. It's very sad. I have not really tell the world. I haven't tell anybody. I was one of the person that they attempted to kidnap me the last time I was there. Okay, they attempted to kidnap me. They hit my car. 3 cars trying to get me. They shot after my car. I ran away. They ran after me. I got away. Thanks God. Okay. Now I seen the dirtiness. I seen it because I was going to Haiti every 2-3 months, 4 or 5 months. Started since 2017. Then because of what happened, then I kind of leaned back. The reason I was going to Haiti because I have I opened a corporation, like an orphanage, to help kids. which are my own money that God helped me, hard-earned money, and then I'm willing to help to help God in a sense, because that's helping God when you're helping kids of a country. That's the future of the country. So that's why I was going over there often, and then I almost died. I almost got killed.
Okay. So this was before the assassination of the president.
That was after.
Okay. Okay. So in terms of where things are now, what's your understanding of the current state of affairs on the ground?
Okay, where we at right now? Why would I understand right now? It's very hard to understand because, as I stated earlier, we don't own our destiny. We don't control our own destiny. We realize that. We just realize we don't control our destiny. The independence we have, we actually fought for, doesn't mean anything to the people anymore. Okay? Now, I'm not too deep in the Haiti politics because that's why I left over there at 17, even though I was in a high class, but that's fine. I just used to love school and be smart at the same time. Now, what we right now, we under siege. Basically, there's nothing. You look at there's nothing we can do because we cannot do anything right now without having to interfere on the ocean with the Marines right now. So basically, at any time they probably hit the ground.
So this is U.S. Marines we're talking about?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm against this. I'm against it. I'm against the occupations. I'm against the way U.S. doing it because we have an army. We have a police force. Even though the police force is like poisonous, is a poisonous tree. Okay, but people in Haiti know the good one and the bad one. We believe if America wanted to help Haiti, they would arm us and they would help us to free the country. The country doesn't have a gang problem. I'm saying it loud. It's not a bandit. They call it bandit in Haiti. It's not a gang problem. Everywhere has gang. Every country has gang. Here in the United States of America, I got more gangs than any other place. But the gangs understand their rights, their boundaries. Okay? They understand that they gang on their zone, geographically, the areas. Not get in the street, hit people, get your sisters, kill them. No. If you, the gang members, you might be listening to me. If you understand what your country is, if you understand what Haitian people is, the strength we have, we are human. We are human. If you understand the value the white people gave you, you would change. I'm not saying to change. I'm not saying to go civil war in Haiti. No, I'm not saying to turn the weapon back to the person that gave it to you. No, because what happened in Haiti, the government in it, the private sector in it. You understood? So everybody's doing it. Now we need diplomat. We need diplomatic in Haiti. Whoever coming to help Haiti need to have a very ready to sit down with everybody to talk and make Haiti great. Make Haiti great again. We have a country that we don't know what country we have. We have a country that's full of resources. The only reason we have eyes all over us because we have resources. Because they need us. They act like they don't need us. Because we don't have a good leader. We don't have a leader to lead Haitian people. We don't have a leader to help the country. We don't have a leader to negotiate with outsiders. We don't have a leader to actually know what the country needs. A leader that come right now would have to follow some of those policies that the Jovenel started, the president that got assassinated started. But that was for the country.
Okay.
The leader of a country is for the country.
So what do you think is probably one of the first steps in terms of restoring law and order in the country?
I can hear you. The speaker gone.
You were hearing me?
Now you're back. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. Yes, I was asking what are some of the things, one or two or three things that you think needs to happen, you know, whether it's over the next month, over the next year, in terms of restoring law and order?
In terms of restoring law and order in Haiti has everything to do with the government.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because we reached that far, we don't have the competence, we lack of character, lack of knowledge, lack of pride. We should not allow any other country, not even US, to come in to teach us how to live. They treat you like a kid again. You're not the country, you're not a sovereign country anymore.
Mm-hmm.
A country without army, a country without a government is not a country. What we need right now, China, we need a government that fight for a country, not a government that fight for them separately, get their money, do whatever they want, and the country can die, can dust, trash, people dying of hunger.
Mm-hmm. So is the community in a position to hold elections? Because when you're saying they need a government, would it be elected or appointed? How would we go about it?
I believe on elections. I believe on elect a president. I believe in democracy. Haiti is the democratic country. I believe in democracy. I believe we have to choose the person to be the leader of our country.
Mm-hmm.
If US come to restore peace, if US come to restore law and order, then we're in trouble.
How so?
We're in trouble because if they come restore law and order and peace, you on the occupation. We don't, but now we speculated. They're over there. I don't know if they're gonna be on the ground. I'm not sure who they negotiate with, who they talk to, how they got there. But yet, I just don't like the fact that we are treated as a, you know, like anything, like a little country, you know. They do whatever they want with us. They do whatever. I believe US have everything to do with it. I believe US has everything to do with it because we help US. We help US in a lot of ways. We help US. By gaining our independence, it was good for US to own Louisiana from the French, from the Napoleon army. Okay, we strengthen America because we black, we own, we gain, we fight to claim our independence. Right now, I'm asking every Haitian, everybody, get together. It's time for the youth. It's time for a different mindset, a different brain to take over Haiti and lead this country. Allow the kids to go to school. Stop the hunger in the country. Create a job in the country. Sit down and talk to the private sector, the gang members, talk to everybody.
So tell us something. Is what we're seeing in the news in terms of the violence? They've been saying that it's primarily concentrated in the capital. Is it just particular areas? Is it widespread? How is it impacting daily life?
Shaina. Haiti is centralized. That's why right now Haiti stuck. We call it Haiti. Everything is mostly centralized in Port-au-Prince, in the capital of the Haiti. Okay. However, because that's where everything has to process in the airport. So Port-au-Prince is crucial to open and then allow the country, the people to live. Because Port-au-Prince is the key, the central of Haiti. It was already centralized. I'm hoping whoever come as a president would willing to lead. I want the president to come talk to the people. Bring your policies, bring your ideas, bring the knowledge, information, persuade me on what you're coming to do for this country. If you're not going to do the same thing, they're all the one to do. The oldest to do. The one that been there for so long do. We need a younger Haiti. We need a younger Haiti.
So how do you see what's your vision in terms of that being realized?
Right now we have a young man actually was arrested. I'm not trying to get too far into politics, but when I was in law school, I write about it, about him being in jail and all this thing was going on. You probably know me. I don't know if you read it, but I wrote about it. Probably one of the ones that helped him out of jail. Okay. We had to write about it, know if he's guilty or not. But besides what they explained to us, I didn't know what's going on. Then we have to create a legal term for it to do it. Now, what Haiti mean right now? How I see it. The name of this person named Guy Philippe. That's what everybody asking for. That's what the people asking for. However, Guy Philippe got into trouble. I don't know if it's blackmailing, but they say he wasn't doing whatever they was doing. But that's why he ended up. U.S. gonna get him and come over here. He was a senator. He came over here now. He spent time in jail until maybe they find out he's not guilty. They allow him to go. Now he's become the revolutionary. He's the one that actually the head of the game right now to realize, okay, you know what? This country shouldn't be that way. This country shouldn't be like that. This country is a better country. The people of Haiti is a better people. The people of Haiti are smart. We're knowledgeable. We can do. We very great people. Now I want him to think about his mindset. What he bringing to the country? What is he bringing to the people? What's new
in terms of a plan?
In terms of a plan, in terms of how you gonna lead the people, how you gonna do for the country, and the most important thing, what are you going to do for the country not to ever come back to that situation again?
Yeah. Well, let's pause here. Let me acknowledge our media partners. We want to say thank you to the media partners that have come alongside us to get this show out across the region. We want to start with Virgin Islands CBN Radio, Barbados CBC Channel 8, Cayman Marl Road Facebook page, Radio TCI, Montserrat ZJB Radio, as well as Bermuda's Channel 82 and Radio Saba PJFE 93.9. Thank you again for being our media partners of Territory Talk. So for those tuning in a bit late, I am co-host Shaina Archer from the beautiful Virgin Islands. Tonight I'm writing solo. My co-hosts are otherwise engaged, but shout out to Chris Famous from Bermuda and Shirley Osborne from Montserrat, who are usually here alongside us. Tonight's topic, we are talking with our fellow Caribbean man, Francis Auguste, from his roots are from Haiti. And we're talking about the current state of affairs that's there, as you know, he knows it, as a national of the country. So, let's pivot a little bit, Francis. There's sometimes a lot of negative headlines around Haiti, and in terms of the high migration rates that are impacting the rest of the region. What I don't know if you can articulate what's driving that, and how again you see some of these things being addressed in a way where we understand, people migrate out of a country because they're looking for, a better way of life, but not necessarily that they wanted to leave. What's happening on that front from your perspective?
Yeah. First of all, I like to say something to the governor of Florida. I want Mr. DeSantis, do you understand what's going on in Haiti? Do you know the story of Haitians? Do you know how many soldiers come here to help America to fight? Do you know we are Haitians that allow you, that give you access, that allow the Napoleon army to give America Louisiana? Now you want to stop him to coming, but yet you don't know what's going on over there. I cannot blame them. I'm not saying to come in. I'm not telling them to come in. I know it's a bad way, but what can they do? America needs to help Haiti. Yes, America needs to fix Haiti. America got everything to do with the Haitians that live in the country by boat to come over here. America can fix it.
So how would they do that? What do you see needs to happen?
America is a great country. America got 50 states. And all 50 states it's accordingly living. Okay? All 50 states is under one constitution, one president. When you're president of the whole country, regardless of who the person is, the opposition, whatever, you are president of everybody. Okay, now America needs to understand. The people coming by boat right now because gone every night on their head, gone every day on their head. They people getting raped, they people getting kidnapped. They paying money every day. Okay, they cannot sleep. Okay, so what would you want to do? What do you want them to do? School not opening for the kids, the future of the country. What can they do? We are in America. America knows the politics of Haiti. They formed it. They know America formed the government, the Haitian government. If America would build the army, they don't have to go over there and send but waste time. Because the people in the country know who's bad, who's good. The people of Haiti know where to go to fight the thing. Because it's not, that's what I said again, it's not a gang problem. It's a government problem. It's like a lack of leadership problem. Okay? It's a friendly government. A government that's not enforcing law. A government that not applies the rules of law. A government that allows people to think they're above the law.
So I know the CARICOM has made a proposal in terms of a transition council. Are you aware of that current conversation that's happening right now?
I heard about it.
You heard about it?
Like I said, I told you I studied Haitian history.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts about that approach now in terms of restoring law and order?
I'm coming to it. Studying the story that happened before. It was 7 of them at that time. I don't believe a committee of 7 people would have Haiti. That's not right. If America have 50 states plus one president is governing, so Haiti is a small island. We don't need all these people. That's wasting money. That's nonsense. That's lack of that's the right. That's not the right way to do it. That is not the right way to do it. It's never going to happen. And within, you see those people that CARICOM follow, they're going to be back to back like that. They're never going to be compromised. Trust me. We need one president. What we need right now is to establish peace. To establish peace in Haiti, the government needs to have a reform. You need to reform the whole government because it's corrupted. It's full of poisonous. It's time for them to change it. If America want to go over there, invest that whole government and start hiring, start recruiting young youth that go to school that know the country, and from the government it'll be better.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are, but the reason we get here again is because we've been governed by this old, back in the days, people that are still controlling the government. Okay, so they're not thinking about the youth, they're not thinking about our future, the country future. They just think about it the same way, get their money, deal with their family, and enjoy life.
So we have a question that came in. Someone is asking, one of our viewers is asking, what would the U.S. intervention have long-term consequences?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. The U.S. have to actually reveal. U.S. have to articulate why they're over there, why they come to do. Okay, if they come to put peace, to do this, to that, they need to speak to the government. Government need to tell us why U.S. there.
Mm-hmm.
It might not cause the consequences. The only thing what it's gonna cause is it basically minimize our character, minimize our government characters. Just show you cannot control this little island. That's what it is. That's all it is. I know. I if that's the way it's supposed to be, I'll do it. But I want American people, when they go over there, they start talking to the youth. They start talking to the people that see country, not those people that come and that been there so long, taking their money, do whatever they want with it, and they took their country to the country wherever the country is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, you gave us your thoughts on terms of what the current state of affairs is and how you feel things should move forward. But in the immediate term, I guess, what are some of the other ideas you have in terms of whether it's CARICOM, United Nations, whomever? We know that there have been talks with Kenya as well in terms of providing a peacekeeping force. What's your thoughts on that?
Let me tell you what the government trying to do. The government, the actual government, they're trying to bring these people over here to kill people. To kill who? The gang they created? To kill the innocent people that hungry, misery, make them grab the gun. You recruited them. Why would you bring people to draw blood in the country? And you can disarm them. They're willing to be disarmed. They said they will be disarmed if they have a new president, a new government. If they have a new government. And I don't believe Kenya should have interfered or intervened in the country in Haiti. If they want to help their sisters and brothers, if they think they can help to restore power, help the government, not coming to kill, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, we are strong, we're competent, we're smart enough to, in fact, create this country. We create the government and then lead this country to a better future.
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest Kenya don't go to fight gang as they want to go over there, kill all these young men. They give guns for their own interests to go kill them. That's not the right way. The right way, Kenya can come help to secure stuff, to secure whatever. American already securing this place, U.S. Embassy, the airport, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not ready to have war. We're not ready to have the war. Just a couple of young men, girls that they armed, they didn't have maybe the knowledge, they didn't have much, so they're willing to get the gun so they can eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can eat. The government from them. It's not a gang issue.
Yeah.
What I see more gangs over here than Haiti.
Well, let me pause here and welcome in our co-host, Chris Famous.
Yes, good evening. How are you? Good evening to the people tuning in. Good evening to Cayman, Marl, the Caymanians are tuning right in. Yes, good evening, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, my brother?
I'm all right. I've been following the conversation, so I just wanted to pop in and ask a few questions. I did a little slideshow because a lot of times people don't understand where we are is based on where we came from, right? And you made a very, very valid point earlier that we are brothers and sisters, right? We had no choice. We had no choice which slave ship that we were getting on. Our ancestors had no choice. Some ended up in Haiti, some ended up in Jamaica, some ended up in Virgin Islands, some ended up in America. We had no choice. So I just want to take us back a little bit and then bring us forward if you don't mind.
No problem.
All right. So for those who don't know, the Caribbean area was never originally people from African descent. It was people of
indigenous people.
Indians. So it shouldn't say Indians. So you had the Inca. Sorry, you had
the people was there
Arawak.
first. Yeah, you got Taino, Arawak. They all was there first.
Right. So where does the name Haiti actually come from?
The name Haiti came from them, Taino and Arawak. It was Haiti was AY/TI.
Right.
Okay, that's called it Island of Mountains. Now it changed when Christopher Columbus came.
Right.
They call it La Isla del whatever they call it. La Isla Española.
Right. Hispaniola.
Call it the Spanish island.
Right.
Then when we fight, we gain our independence, we call it Haiti, Haiti.
Right. So as you said earlier, it was brutality. It was a lot of plantations over there and so on, right?
Even black. Okay. The thing about even black Haitian have plantation in Haiti.
Okay. So you had in 1791, you had the Haitian Revolution, right?
That's when it started, yes.
Right. Then you bring forward and a lot of times we hear about the bad things about Haiti, but what we don't often hear about is the beauty of Haiti, because people have been so focused on the earthquake, the hunger, the gang stuff, right? But like every Caribbean island, Haiti has the beauty spots, right?
Okay.
And you know this area here?
Which one?
This is part they call Labadie.
That there.
Right.
Yeah,
so basically,
I've been there. I travel a lot of Haiti, but every 2-3 months. Yeah.
Right. So
yeah,
basically,
it's a very nice spot in Haiti. You know, because we had, you know, we're trying to like fix what's going on right now. You know, it's just let's talk about what's going on right now. Yeah, Haiti is a lot of nice spot, brother. You know, and a lot of other people know, but yet the way this country right now, this nice spot don't mean anything anymore for me.
Right.
So
tell us about this dish. What is this dish?
That's poisson à jury à poisson, poisson sel avec banane. You got plenty little salad and fish, steamed fish, and rice.
So that looks like a dish from any Caribbean island, right?
That's like all of us food.
Right.
I look Jamaican, I look every food, yeah.
Right.
So we are women, but the French carried 20,000 slaves from Africa. 50% of them died of malaria, yellow fevers, and stuff, mistreated. Okay?
Right.
Okay. So we got and we also have 38,000 that was bought by the British.
Right. I shared this dish for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
As Caribbean people, irrespective of the island, irrespective of whoever your colonizer was, irrespective of how much melanin you have or you don't have, we all eat basically the same type of food, right? You might call it something different in your island, right? In Bermuda, we call that peas and rice. Other countries, you call it rice and peas. But it's important for us to understand this, that there's a common point in all of us, right? Take out the name, whatever the name of your colonizer
We have a
is.
common denominator, yes, we do.
We have a common denominator. One of these things is the food that we eat, right?
That's why in the beginning I said they spread us all over the island. We brothers and sisters. We came from North Africa.
Right.
We're
So
not-
tell us about this gentleman here.
Duvalier.
Right.
So I do Valier. Well, this man here, that was one man I knew that at that time he was president. Haitian was respected. Haiti was nice. Haiti was the beauty. Haiti was the place.
Under this guy?
Under this guy. That's the only nice life I live in Haiti. I wasn't born under him, but I was under the sun. But I read the story plus the sun. Haiti was clean, nice, protections, respect, and everything.
So who's this guy next to the first guy?
That's his son.
What
Valier.
the first guy, what did they call him?
Valier. Eh?
The first guy, what did they call him?
So Papa Dak.
And what they call his son?
François Duvalier, Jean-Claude Duvalier. Them two.
What did they call his son?
His son is Jean-Claude Duvalier.
No, I'm saying, what did they call him?
Peter Dak, I don't know.
Then they called the father Papa Duck and they called his son Baby Duck, right?
Baby Dak, yeah, there we go. You got it, yeah.
Right, right. So you say under these folks that life was all right?
Let me tell you, I believe life was all right. It's better. It was better, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he thought peace and people respected each other, okay? And then in our country, we needed that. Every country needed that.
All right.
Because I seen more things after he left than any other way. Because I remember when I was little, going to Port-au-Prince with my grandmother, I was with a grandmother, driving around all the country, there was no problem.
So what about the Entente Mokut?
That was him. He created it. That's what Jovenel should have done. Created his own one. He created that for his protection.
Right. So what I'm saying is that for some people, I can't answer for some people, they said the Tonton Makuts was like almost like a strong arm that kept people in line.
Well, that's what we need, yes. He kept those who wanted to valorize the country in time. Yeah, in line, yes. But I didn't have no problem. Some other people didn't have a problem. The good people didn't have no problem.
All right. So let's move on a bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about this gentleman.
Aristide.
Yeah.
Well, he was the president too. He's still alive in Haiti, so he has a lot of things to do with it too. He's the leader of a country. He's a priest. So right now he is a country. He's the one that actually deformed the army.
Right. So he was, if my memory's correct, he was the first democratically elected president of Haiti, right?
Correct.
Right. Right. So how was life under Aristide?
I know. I was over here.
Oh, okay. Then in 2010, you all had unfortunately had this massive earthquake, right?
Earthquake, I know. It's crazy. All that. Haiti had to go through all that. But that's nature, nothing we can do about that. That's a natural disaster. Mother Nature. You just
then
protect the country.
Dan, tell us about this gentleman here.
This gentleman here named Jovenel Moïse, the ex-president that got assassinated 2 days before he got assassinated, I was in Haiti. And when I come here, and then he assassinated the night after.
So how was Haiti during his time?
Well, I cannot say beauty, but his policies was right. He just he was lack of competence in regards to what's going on, to police first the government. because a lot of time you cannot articulate too much, and especially if you in Haiti. The thing about Haiti, the private sector is controlled the country. That's the problem first. Government control country. Private doesn't control country. Private sector make more money than the government. Private sector control everything that's going on in the country. It shouldn't be like that. And then that's what he done. Taking all these good contracts from the private sector so he can help the country save money and then rebuild the country. He was fighting for the country.
Okay. So you would say that he was a good leader.
He died fighting for the country. His leadership, I don't know. Apparently, if his leadership was, his leadership was good, he wouldn't die. He wasn't thinking, you got to be careful who around you, especially when you occupy this position in a third world country.
All right. And so let's move on. Sorry. Tell us about this gentleman.
Well, this man there went AWOL, Ariel Henry, the prime minister after the assassination of the president. Well, nothing the man did for the country. He didn't have a knowledge, no character at all. He basically, maybe his cognitive behavior was not on point, and then he thought the country was actually good the way it was. Under him, everything went worse.
Okay.
Under him, everything went worse. Everything went bad.
All right. Thanks for that, Clay. Because what happens sometimes is that a lot of us as Caribbean people, we go by what somebody, it's about, I heard, or somebody said, or whatever.
Radio mouth. Yeah,
radio
mouth.
I
like to research a lot, and then I talk about what I know, and of course we can do a little conclusion on our own express, to know what we need for the country forward. But besides that, everything that we have to share, it will be things from the book that admissible.
All right. So let me ask you this, sir. You live in Florida, I think?
Correct.
All right. So what does the Haitian community in Florida, how do they see how Haiti would get rebuilt?
Okay, right now they're trying to put the diaspora. They call it the diaspora here in the 10th department. They what we're doing right now is just we helping out in different ways. What we can do is just get out and talk. Of course, everybody, like I said, everybody want Guy Philippe. Even the diaspora want Guy Philippe as the new leader. Of course, apparently you cannot just put it in there. You gotta elect the person. You gotta elect the person, but not to elect the person, you gotta be able to have elections, which is right now is not easy to have any elections. So what I would suggest is right now the best way for Haiti to be Haiti again, Haiti to be open to people again, to tourists again, to give us our value again. We have the value. Okay, they it's like if you're not rooted Haitian, you're a true person, you wouldn't say you Haitian because of what's going on. They look at you bad. They look at you wrong. They look at you as a devil when people eating people over there, cooking people and eat people. I mean, I'm hearing it all the time. Why? What's going on in your country? Why people cooking people and eating people? Those things I have to tell you because they come to me all the time. You have a firm over here. I see 100 people every day. Before they all talk about it. They all talk about what's going on in Haiti. But now what we need is a great leader. A leader that's not think for himself. A leader that's not think of retaliate. Okay? A leader that stand for the country and the people of Haiti. We want elections. We want election. We want peace to establish in Haiti. And we want a new reform government. Is there anything I didn't touch for you?
No, I don't think there's no one in the world that does not want peace or prosperity or the children to feel free to walk up and down the streets. Haitians don't want anything that somebody in Cayman Islands or somebody in Anguilla don't want, right? They want the same things. So
Yeah.
we have we have to establish that common ground that we all eat the same food, right?
Yeah.
Just a little variation here and there. But and the same way we just want to eat food, the same way we want to have a roof over our head, the same way we want our parents to have good care when they get older, so on and so forth, right? And when we understand that as Caribbean people, irrespective of our dialect, or irrespective of whether you're a big island, small island, right? That's when you start to see people as equals versus, well, there's people over there or there's people in that island, right?
I think we Black people entirely, we have to get up and help Haiti. Yeah, I can call some names, some other country right now that actually need to get up and then stop talking regard to Haiti. Stop allowing the white people to decide for us, to come with peace in between us. Haiti is rich, and we all know that. That's why we actually having, the stranger to come and then trying to create peace, but yet they're not coming for free, is to in fact take our resources, and stuff like that. So what I need right now is I need to sit down. If they have a committee that can sit down and talk, not a committee to have 7 presidents, set people that can represent Haiti, that love Haiti, that know Haiti, that want Haiti, to sit down and talk with UN, United Nations, with America, to help us, to help the people in Haiti, to help the government that there, to help us remove the bad apples. We have a lot, as we have so many of them. We need the Black nations from everywhere right now to look over Haiti. We're not talking about the white American, European, no. I want the Black nation, Black Africa. I want us. We all came from the same place. We all came from Africa. Africa is the motherland. Haiti is a native land. I want a better Haiti. I want a democratic Haiti again. And I want a Haiti where everybody go there in peace, have fun. We have all these people here that dying, that actually used to come in 6 months. They have to go over there, get their bush medicine. They don't want to go to doctors and drink all the pills. They like bush. They like to go over there, get their natural thing going. They dying over here. They cannot go. If we fight, if we freed slave, why are we still slaving? Why are we still treated as slave? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that question is asked in a lot of Caribbean islands, my brother.
Yeah. Yep.
Over to you, Shaina.
Well, as always, time runs away from us, so we're gonna wrap up here. Again, Francis, we would like to thank you for taking the time to come and sharing your experience this evening and sharing your thoughts and ideas about the current situation. We've been having guests over the past, I guess, year, I would say, Chris, sharing about, the migration that is coming out of Haiti. And we felt that it was important to start to try to get a perspective on what it is. And I'm happy in terms of you walking us through the presentation that we get to see that what I would want for the Virgin Islands, you would want for Bermuda, Haiti also wants for itself. But for the different events that have been happening across its history, some of it has been good, some of it has been bad, and as a result, the outcome is partly of what we see now. So it is for all of us to have a positive outlook. I think at some point this has to be resolved, because it's not just about the particular country, what's happening there, but it is affecting all of us. And seeing what needs to be done. So my brother, our thoughts and prayers are with you and people of Haiti. And hopefully this year, because in my mind this has been prolonged and being dragged out, and we do need decisive action, as you're saying. There needs to be decisive leadership on some of the things that need to happen and take place there to make things better for its people. All right. So again, thank you to our media partners. You were saying something, Chris?
Yeah, me. Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate the territories talk. I appreciate you, my brother Thomas. Shaina, for sure. I would definitely be a part of the show the next time. One thing I want to remind my Haitian brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, all of them in family, we are strong people. We are strong people. We are not the first to get our independence here in America, but America is the first, we are the second. However, we are the first to free slave. Okay? Abraham Lincoln freed slave in the 1871 after Haiti gained the independence. I want you to understand how strong, how powerful, how courage our ancestors were to in fact face one of the biggest, strongest army at that time to gain our independence from slave, from mistreated, from killing, from dying. If we didn't gain our independence, we would all die. The reason I say that because 95% of us are black. They killed 50% of us that came from Africa with yellow fever, malaria, mistreated, all this sort of thing. I want you to remember that. We don't want to fight another war for independence anymore. It's never done. However, we can make history again. We can prove to the people, to the world, that we are human. We can lead ourselves. We can control ourselves. We need to step up. We need to step up and take out, remove all the poisonous tree, all the bad apples from the government, and reform the government. And then we can have a president, we have a better Haiti forever and ever, and never allow us to come back to that situation again. And I thank Territories Talk. I thank you, Mr. Thomas. I thank you, my sister Shaina, for the talk tonight. And I appreciate it very much. I'm hoping I got a lot of people listen to me. And then a lot of people can also come, have some knowledge, have enough power, courage to come and talk, and then help us realize how we can help Haiti to come back to life and then live the life as human being again. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you. Last word, Chris, over to you.
Well, thank you once again to our overseas partners. Thank you for the Caymanians that are tuning in, Bermudians, Tortulians, everybody in the Caribbean. Thank you for tuning in and learning more about
the unity.
Our story as Caribbean people.
I love the unity. We need to, Caribbean, we need to unite from Africa to wherever. We need to unite. We need to unite. We need to unite. And I am, based on my research, they can eradicate.
Mm-hmm.
So we need
to unite.
All right. Okay, so until next time, this is Shaina, Chris, and on behalf of Shirley, saying have a good evening and stay tuned to our Facebook and our YouTube page, and we'll be back next month with another interesting and informative topic as we unite and inform our overseas territories, family, and Caribbean neighbors.
And special shout out to Speaker Shirley Osborne and Montserrat. We've got prayers out for you.
Shout out. Hopefully next time you here.
Yes.
Okay, for sure.